It's not the best of tourism, is it? Flying by magnificent elephant. Beautiful. She needs to be rescued. Oh! I'm just hugging a girl 20 times my size. My name is Edwin. Rescuing animals is my life. Every day is an adventure, not knowing what kind of animal is going to need our help. These wild animals and the people helping them are my life.
Here in Southeast Asia, the Asian elephant is a great tourist attraction. As the national symbol of Thailand, this magnificent animal is at the very heart of the country's history and culture. With habitat loss in recent decades, the now endangered Asian elephant has lost its traditional place and mostly serves as entertainment to tourists around the country. Edwin runs the largest wildlife rescue centre in Thailand, and today he is visiting one of the elephant trekking camps.
Look at the elephants, they're standing in line. There's people standing in line. And then they have to make a walk through that area over there.
Some of these elephants are walking up to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
It's not the best of tourism, is it?
Seats for tourists are tied onto the elephant's back with the mahout, the elephant's keeper, in the front. Edwin is hoping to rescue one of these elephants today. He's got his eye on a female elephant called Rungtip. Edwin immediately sees that Rungtip has difficulty walking.
You can see the leg is very bad, so she can't walk really well. So working for her must be, not really good. You can see that the leg, she keeps it up like that all the time. So she's not very happy to work, I think. She needs to be rescued.
Due to her bad leg, Rungtip is only doing on average 20 tourist trips a day, whilst the other elephants average around 50 trips a day, every day of the week.
58 years old.
Elephants have a long lifespan, about 70 years, similar to humans.
You look at her and you see that she needs to rescue because she's walking very difficult. You can see it right now, she's coming. You see? Oh. It was bought 25 years ago for $10,000. Yeah, in Thailand, just like in Burma, Cambodia and Laos, captive elephants are part of livestock. You can just buy and sell as if it's a cow or a horse. I can change the life of 1 or 10 or 15 or 20 elephants by taking them into our rescue center, but I can't change the law. I'm trying though.
As the tourists line up for the elephant ride, Edwin and his team take a closer look at some of the other elephants at the trekking camp. These majestic animals are fed here and looked after by their owners. Edwin and his vet team regularly pay a visit, offering free veterinary care for the elephants. Shortly after their arrival, Edwin, Noi and Dutch vet Zoe are called to look at a female elephant that is in need of some medical attention.
You need to take some urine of her, to take a urine sample. She's bleeding after peeing. looking at it, it might be just a bladder infection or something like that, but we have to check it out. She does.
They will take the urine sample back to the centre for analysis.
Try to be careful.
Vet Zoe carefully starts examining the elephant's eyes, as well as giving her a general checkup.
Well, we're looking inside her mouth now. We're actually doing a full checkup. She has an issue with her vulva, some kind of an infection on the inside. But we also see that she has an issue with some parasites or some skin mites or something like that. We're just checking her completely out. But she luckily has no wounds, no infections, anything in her mouth. It's very, very good.
It's a common problem that tree branches touch the elephant's eyes during their treks through the jungle, causing eye irritations and infections.
We like see if they have wounds, if they're healthy, if we can treat them. So we give them medicines. So yeah, at least it's better than doing nothing.
Vet Zoe puts a special liquid into the elephant's eye that will help her decipher its condition.
If it's not damaged, you just only see green here and it comes out, but you don't see it in the eye. So this one is fine. He probably has cataract on this eye, but not superficial damage.
Edwin gives the elephant carers some medication to rub onto the elephant's skin to help get rid of the skin mites.
This elephant's name Wotong. The owner, he said she have the eye problems, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. It doesn't better.
So we're gonna just check the eye to see what we can do.
You see now she's opening it, I can see it.
Oh,
She's got a starting cataract, so you can see that already here.
Yeah, and it's like opening. You cannot treat it. The only thing you can do is take the lens out and get a new lens in. But, yeah, we cannot do that here.
The Asian elephant is one of the world's largest land mammals. For thousands of years, elephant and man have lived together and formed a special bond, as it's possible to train the Asian elephant, unlike its African cousin. This unique relationship is deep-rooted in Asia's culture and history, especially in Thailand. For hundreds of years, the elephant was used in logging and agriculture. But over the past century, mechanization has meant dramatic change for both man and elephant. In Thailand, there are about 4,000 elephants in captivity, and only an estimated 2,000 Asian elephants still living in the wild. The world's foremost experts on the Asian elephant all agree that it will mostly be extinct in less than 50 years. The elephant's main job today in Thailand is working in the tourist industry.
We're helping the tracking elephants because we think the life is terrible enough, like carrying this tourist every day. So it'd be nice if at least they're not in pain. So yeah, that's why we like to help them.
I'm just hugging a girl 20 times my size. So you can imagine or not that this is livestock under Thai law. And as long as it's livestock under Thai law, they will be used in elephant camps and for trade. Magnificent elephant. Beautiful. You know what's so sad if you realize that that little baby bathing over there might be used for the rest of her life in tourism for the next 60 years.
Once a week, the volunteers at the Wildlife Rescue Centre gather banana tree shoots, as it is one of the elephants' favourite foods. There are currently 12 rescued elephants from various locations around Thailand at the Wildlife Centre. These huge animals need their fair share of food each day. About 150 kilograms of fresh food and as much as 200 litres of drinking water.
So today we're on the way to see that elephant again we visited a couple of weeks ago. That was the elephant that works in the elephant camp and is having really trouble walking properly because of arthritis. Very stiff front legs. Noi and me have been talking about this elephant for weeks now, and we really feel we wanted her to retire. And it's a beautiful day, so I think maybe it will be a good day. Maybe we can do it.
At the trekking camp, Noi, Edwin's partner, looks for Rungtip, the elephant they found 2 weeks ago. They are hoping they can rescue Rungtip today.
This is Rungtip. Rungtip is an elephant. And she's been working at the elephant camp for the last 25 years. What she did before that I don't know. But since 1990 she has been working in the tourism industry. And we're discussing with the owners today whether we can take her away and let her retire. I just asked her, and she said to me that if she can be off the chain forever, that would be nice, but she understands that it's not possible. And I just whispered in her ear and I said, it is possible. And today is Wednesday. I told her maybe tomorrow or maybe latest Friday. It's the end of the week, it's the end of the work, forever.
Rescuing Rungtip is a big task for Edwin's Wildlife Centre. Before they are allowed to take her on her journey to her new home, some paperwork has to be taken care of.
A lot of paperwork have to be done also.
Well, we have to work with the livestock department under the Ministry of Agriculture for the registration of the elephants, and then moving the elephants has to be done through the Department of Livestock. And then the Ministry of Interior is taking care of the registration process. So we have to contact all these different departments and different ministries, which is good, of course.
Grateful that all the paperwork is now finally complete, Noi and Edwin have secured a brighter future for their new friend. They can take her back to the rescue centre, where she will no longer have to work. Vet Teo is checking on another native Asian animal, the fishing cat. The team have named this one Jumbo. It appears to have a small wound that Teo wants to check out. Jumbo was rescued from a farmer's home, where it was kept in a small cage without water. Jumbo is slowly waking up from the anaesthetic. It can't wait to get back to play out in the sunshine. It's Friday and Edwin is back as promised with his team of 20 people to rescue Rungtip the elephant. Noi talks to her carer, known as a mahout, as they start preparing to move her off the elephant tricking premises. The mahout has used a special tool called an elephant hook to train Rungtip ever since she was a baby elephant. This has been common practice in Thailand. However, the sharp hook has left many scars. This is the last day Rungtip will ever feel the pain of that hook.
So we're here today to retire Rungtip. That's her name, Rungtip. Today is her last working day, and we hope to give her a lot of years at the rescue center, where she can live with other elephants in dignity and peace. Hey, darling, is that what you want? You're tired? Oh. It's funny how we're standing here, and like there's 20 people standing here to welcome her and to take her home, to her new home, and we're all thinking like all about the good things that's going to happen to her. And she's probably thinking, what's this with all these people? What they want from me?
Before they start transporting Rungtip, Noi holds a small and private ceremony. All of Edwin's team join her in wishing for a successful journey home for Rungtip and the team.
Okay, we're ready.
You ready? You ready? Come, let's go. Let's go.
The team starts helping Rungtip aboard the truck that will take her on a 400-kilometre journey to her new home.
You saw she was so scared and, disorientated, scared. She doesn't know what's going to happen. It's her last trip on a truck. But she'll be quite surprised tomorrow that she can take a bath when she wants. She can eat when she wants, and she's not expected to do anything else than just have fun. For those people that are thinking about riding an elephant, look at this girl who is 55, 56 years old, who has arthritis in her legs. She was forced to work every day, no days off, every day. As the sun comes up, the first tourists arrive until it goes dark. She works. She was born in the wild 55 years ago, taken from her mother 55 years ago. She did nothing wrong. She was just an elephant, just a wild baby elephant. It's so sad that I have to explain it. I think most people understand. I hope. No more work. No more. No more. No more.
Vet Zoe and the Mahout stay on top of the van with Rontek during the journey home to make sure she's alright.
Whether you really save the animal's life or not, I feel like at least I prolong the life of these elephants by giving them a different kind of life, more healthy, less stressful, and without any harm done to them. At least the last part of their life is probably going to be the best part of their life. And that's what we try to do. I'm not looking for young baby elephants to be rescued to spend another 50 years at our rescue center. I'm more or less taking the worst cases we find.
By the time the elephant entourage arrive back at Edwin's Wildlife Rescue Centre, it's the evening.
เอามาเลยตีคลองเลย
All of the centre's volunteers welcome Rontek on her first evening of her newfound freedom.
That's it. She won't be needing this anymore. Gone.